I hope that I did a better job of coaching them to be winners in the game of life than be winners on the basketball court, and I hope that I did a good job of taking care of someone else's most valuable possession. The most valuable possession a parent has is their child, and they send their child to you, and they expect you to send them back a man. And that's an awesome responsibility that you have. They didn't send you there to make them a good they want them to be a good basketball player, but they've lived long enough to know it's more important that they become responsible citizens. And I tried to not just be their coach, but to be their adopted dad. And it was a wonderful experience here. I could have never done it without the people around me, and those of people that were around know how important the student body was. Over the years, we just fell in love with each other, and the students were responsible for a lot of wins. And we had the best student crowd in the conference in 11 years I was here. But the other thing, we had a dynamite athletic department of football. Every head coach, we got along, we rooted for each other, we helped each other. It's become a cliche now to say that we're a family. We were a family before people start bragging about it and making believe they were family when they really weren't. The 11 years I was here, we were all part of the Cougar family.
Coach, what are your main takeaways you take away from your time here at WSU?
To be patient, to be loyal, to be dependable, and dream a big dream, and to be a team player. Our athletic department we were a team, and so my takeaways is that if you surround yourself with the right people in life, and you don't let your ego get in the way, you can do great things together. And we were able to achieve that here at Washington State. I'm not kidding myself. I know that I get the award, but there's a gang of people who worked their butts off to get to this moment, and without them, there's no banner going up. And I wish there was some invisible way we could inscribe all of their names on that banner too.
Coach, how does it feel to be courtside at another Coug game today? Do you kind of have that nostalgic feeling of being in that Coug atmosphere?
Yeah, well, once you're a coach, you're always a coach. You're going to sit there on the sidelines, and you're going to play out every possession's offense or defense. You're going to, question shot selections, effort. Whenever I watch a basketball game, I watch it as a coach. I never watch it as a fan. I think they're doing a great job. They got a ton of high quality shots in the first half. They just couldn't put them in the hole. But it wasn't like they were taking bad shots or anything. Their effort's been great. Personally, I think they're going to win the game.
Coach, do you have a chance at all this during your time here so far to meet with Kyle Smith and the current team?
Yes, I went to practice yesterday. I took a picture with each of the players. I did some research on them. I've told a gang of people over the last 5 or 6 weeks, especially when friends of mine in the coaching profession knew that I was coming up here to be honored, they would start talking about Kyle. I mean, this dude could be Trump right now, and if only coaches voted, Kyle could be president. I mean, I can't tell the last time I've been around anybody who nobody says anything bad about. Buzz Smith, who's one of my close friends, is the head coach at Texas A&M. He called me last week, and we were talking, and he wished me good luck coming up here. And he said, George, how the hell did they get Kyle up there? That dude is the baddest coach in the country, man. He said, and he went on like a 10-minute promo. I told Kyle, man, you better get Buzz Williams as your campaign manager, man, when you negotiate your next contract. But I have not had one person I respect when Kyle's name came up that didn't tell me this dude's going to get it done. And one of my players, I was talking to him last week, Terry Kelly, said to me, he said, Coach, they hired the right guy in Kyle. He's going to get it done here. So he has a whole truckload of true believers already.
Coming out of Villanova, what inspired you to be a coach?
Honestly, I never in my life ever dreamed about being a coach. I graduated in '60 with a BS in economics, and I started out working for Sunoco as a marketing analyst. And Jack Kraft, who was the coach at Villanova, he kept trying to get me to come and be his assistant. And I said, Jack, I don't know anything about basketball. And I said, I spent 4 years here trying to learn how to be a businessman, and I'm going to build my career. And he wouldn't give up. And so finally I said to Jack, I said, okay, I'll come by in the afternoons and I'll volunteer. The next thing you know, I'm hooked. And so I was assistant there 6 years, and then I went to Maryland for 4 with Lefty Driesell, and then 72 I came out here. But, man, I couldn't believe that today it would never happen. An AD or a president would never take a chance that they took on me. I had never been a head coach in my life. I'm from the East Coast. I had a limited experience. Hell, I was so naive the first year I got the job here. We were playing, I'm pretty sure it was over in Montana, and we were ahead, and they start pressing us, and I called timeout, and I couldn't, it dawned on me, I never put the press offense in. I mean, so I had to apologize to the players after the game. I let you down. So it was on-the-job training. Hey, today in college sports, there are no on-the-job training, man. You got to come out with 6 guns blazing. Everybody wants instant gratification, instant results. But Dr. Terrell and Ray and Sam, they were patient with me. And patience is in short supply in college athletics today.